Welcome, everyone. It's Vapors Drakemar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be continuing our rampage involving Uugo. Yes, Uugo. Last time we ended off in there. We're going to just take her through the full gauntlet, if you will. Because we need her for a lot of content. Yeah. A lot of content is going to involve having her in the content. We will be upgrading Sachi and Taragi the Frog soon. Now that Uugo has reached her form. We'll also have to check her gear, make sure all her gear is level 16. See, because you see the thing about Uugo and why I decided to do this was because I do believe that Uugo benefits the most from 6-star by far. That's why I did this. We're going to be doing the contractual sewers. If you want to go all the way around again, we can, but I don't feel in the mood to do that right now. The main thing here is to have someone consistent at block buffs. That's the main thing of AoE block buffs to an extent, and also she does a bunch of other. She does like cleanse. She has a revive. She has a heal that goes with the cleanse. Yeah, pretty solid character, but it's the AoE block buffs in the end. It's the AoE block buffs that I did this character. It's this ability right here. It's this ability right here that makes Uugo Uugo. It's the ability that I literally put all this effort into to procure this champion for. That right there. That is the main reason. Because very few other champions have block buffs. And even fewer have area of effect block buffs. Like, yes, Vizier has a block buffs, but it's a single target and he's squishy. So it's a combination of single target and being squishy, and like his normal build is squishy. That's not very good for dealing with Valkyries, especially single target, because Valkyrie doesn't do a single target ability. Her thing is a massive AoE ability, and it's annoying. It's seriously annoying. So that's why I need someone, and not just annoying, it stops me from progression. It straight up stops me from progression. So that's why I need her to be upgraded. That's why. That's why she got a priority over a bunch of other champions, is because of that ability. You won't really understand the value of that ability until you have to face people that do too many buffs. And then that ability will suddenly become a lot more apparent why it's such a big deal. That will suddenly become very apparent. That's the truth of the matter. It will become painfully apparent as time goes on. So, as she levels up, we're also leveling up Sachi and Mausoleum Mage, both of which are going to be incredibly powerful in their own respective content through the undead faction. Some lightning arrows. Now, the funny thing about this character is that she does shine in this area significantly. The main purpose of this is to try to get these two in shape, because later they will be subject to promotions. In fact, everyone in this whole section here, this whole section is subject to promotion. And the priorities, though, are going to be him, 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 her, him, him, and her. Yes, in that order, pretty much. Now, Apothecary is up there because Apothecary is really strong. So, yeah, Apothecary is really powerful, and that's part of why I do that. The reason I'm leveling up Uugo further is because once a champion reaches rank 6, their power hasn't really peaked yet. They need some levels. They need to get closer to level 60, because the problem with them being at level 60 has to do with the fact that the problem that they're at rank 6 but not level 60, their power is yet to spike. That's the truth. Especially in this lower level. Maybe when she gets to 40. Yeah. But until that point, see, this Maelstrom Rack ability is the number one reason I bothered. Because it makes it so that enemies that spam buffs can't function properly. That's the number one reason that she's being promoted over a whole army of other characters. And the reason is that. Now, the reason that I promoted Coldheart first, though, is I wanted damage. I wanted to show that I wasn't leaving the damage behind. That we were going to promote some damage characters. Because I had a lot of characters that I didn't promote. And one of them is Coldheart. And Coldheart, I thought, was going to help nuke down the Valkyrie waves. Now, while she can do that, I think, with the right gear, because her gear's not that good, the biggest problem was the fact that the counterattack was up. In the end, I couldn't ignore that the counterattack was up. I could not ignore that. So I needed to develop someone further who can deal with counterattack, who can stop Valkyries spamming that, to allow me some way in. Because I need someone who's going to allow me to get in on the enemy character. That's what I needed. So in the end, that's how Uugo got promoted. That, and I needed someone for Faction Wars, Ogren Faction Wars. Specifically, I needed someone in the Ogren faction to do help for the Ogren faction team. And she fits the bill. Now, the reason these other two are going up, though, is that they have their own unique area of the game where they're going to be useful. Now, they aren't the only ones, but they are the start of a large promotional series, if you will. Yeah, they are the start of a large promotional series. I'm considering promoting Mausoleum Mage at some point soon. I think he'll do fine at level 50 for now. But Mausoleum Mage, for those of you who don't know, Mausoleum Mage, which I will be potentially focusing on later, like, it's not a big priority immediately because of the problem of the because of the need for the needed. I needed someone like Uugo, because this account does not have a Madame, and without Madame Ceres, we aren't going to make any significant progress, and that's fact. We aren't going to make progress without Madame Ceres unless we have someone with block buffs or decreased defense and block buffs. Somebody who is going to function as a substitute to take down Valk Waves. Now, it doesn't have to be 100% consistent, but it's got to hit multiple targets at once. And it's got to be able to last. The reason that you don't want to hit just a chance for a single target is because if you do that, you're in trouble. That's why I promoted her over everyone else, is because she does that. She is literally the answer for Valk Waves. I'm not going to stick her in straight away, but I do need her to continue to fight, during forest, mushrooms, experience life before going to a very dangerous place. I may do something with Mausoleum Mage very soon, because Mausoleum Mage has an increased defense buff. This doesn't seem big until you realize that buffs Drexthar, because his damage is based on defense, not attack. So I could put him in a team comp to buff Drexthar really hard, because he increases the defense. Now, he also has a big full purge, which could go well with some other champions. But for now, the purge was not, I know he's good at purging, and I know that Spirit Host is also good at purging, but I needed someone to stop the buffs. Nobody else here in this whole list of 5s has a block buffs AoE. Any of these other suckers have block buffs AoE? No. None of these other suckers have block buffs AoE. The closest thing we've got is Basher, and he hasn't been promoted yet at all. Yeah, there's nobody here that can do what Uugo does. That's why. She is a very special champion for that reason. The only champion I've ever pulled that does a similar ability to this is Mortu Macabre. Quite literally, Mortu Macabre. And since we don't have Mortu Macabre, and he's a bona fide legendary, by the way, just want to point that one out. Since we don't have Mortu Macabre, Uugo is the next best thing. Is the next best thing to Mortu Macabre. So that's why, in the end, I needed her. Because that's what she's going to be good for. I think she also has a cleanse, but I'd have to test it. Yes, she has a cleanse too. Just if you thought that she wasn't ridiculous enough with the putting leech and a cleanse, and yeah. Uugo is ridiculous, and that's why, I mean, she doesn't have, well, no, you know what the funny thing is? She has a situational revive. I was almost going to tell a lie there. I was going to say, she doesn't have a revive. She does. If everyone else is dead, she reses people. Literally. Yes, no, even she actually has a full kit. That's the crazy part. She actually has a full kit. Although you wouldn't know it, she has a full support kit. Revive included, technically. Now, the thing is, the revive isn't single target, but it is an OP revive if she gets it off. But the only way that she can really do such a thing is if she's 6-star, because she generally, in order for her to do that job, she has to last longer than everyone else. And that's going to involve, you know, her being 6-star and having good gear. It is going to involve that. So it's a bit of a price to pay. But I think that the price of 6-starring her justifies the means. Because I think she'll allow me to progress in Doom Tower. I'm pretty sure she'll allow me to progress in Doom Tower. I'm pretty sure. In the end of the day, I need someone that has a chance of dealing with the Valkyrie waves. Now, the thing about Mausoleum Mage is he might just be worth shoving into a team comp at level 50. Maybe not at the end, but he is in the 6-star group. He's in the 6-star group for specific reasons. He's in the 6-star group, Mausoleum Mage, because he has a very good cleanse. That's why he's in there. Same with Taragi, same with Apothecary. They're all in that list of 6-star candidates, but it was Uugo's block buffs that really won her the level up. Even though I should have technically 6-starred her for Ogren faction tribes, that I'm not gonna just randomly 6-star a champion for that. They have to have something really special about them. Because if I were to do that, I could just do that with Drakul the Gaunt and say that I 6-starred a legendary. But no. She's more valuable to this account than Drakul the Gaunt. Because see that ability and how she can usually put that on the whole team often? That ability is what defines Uugo. That ability. Oh, I forgot to check in like a dumb piece of... Wow, I'm stupid. Okay, I did something really dumb. But oh well. Oh well. I did something dumb. Come on. Come on. Please. I beg of you. Do it. Come on. Thank you. The thing is, I'm going to build her with full level 16 artifacts because I want her to be like a mainstay of the team. Keep chipping away at these artifacts. Amulet, defense, accuracy. I'd say accuracy. Man, her ascensions are expensive. Dear Lord. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend all my silver on that yet. We will be eventually getting around to that. Because I just have to get around to building her. Any luck on these? Not really. Pick that up. We will do some Barbarian Crypt, I suppose. Oh, that doesn't... Is it worth it? Anyway, we're going to go back to Felwyn's Gate and continue Uugo's story. Yes. Yes, continue her story. Yep. Because I know it sounds insane, but it's actually going to be worth building Uugo in order to make this work. It's actually going to be worth it. Because we are going to create someone that's going to allow me to progress massively in this game, because it's going to allow me to stop all those harmful buffs, the counterattack, and you know, all these like shields and block damage and all of these methods of stopping me from getting in. See, and it even allows me to beat that. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do some arena. I suppose we could do this. But I'm gonna need some tanky stuff to beat a Skull Crown. Because the main thing that Skull Crown excels in is, you know, bursting. You can't get bursted by the Skull Crown, then you win. Might be the same here, might not be. I'm going to give it a shot. I was expecting this to be rough. I wasn't expecting Syl to actually die from this, but sure. Because Syl doesn't usually die. That's why I say these things. Yeah. I knew Drexstar could carry it. I know everyone says Drexstar can't carry Marina. BS. That's all I'm going to tell you is BS to that, because it's a lie. It's a straight up lie. Those who tell you that you can't carry with Drexstar are telling you an outright lie. I'm going to tell you that right now. That champ can carry really hard. We will be doing more arena later today. Though Uugo, in order for Uugo to be good for arena, I've got to, you know, build her out. Because, yes. Building Uugo out's going to be important. I am thinking she might also be good in Spider. I'm thinking. At any rate, I'm going to be looking into the other account to fix it. And I don't know why my thing is over here. Because I've got to keep the tag arena up. Because tag arena is going to be big. Dupe Kale is having some help. Alright, so we're going to go to tag arena. We're going to do this one. We got to keep the tempo going with tag arena. I can't. Okay. The fun part about this is, watch this. I did not see that coming, but sure game. Sure. Sure. Sure, this little guy is causing me problems. I don't know why he's causing me problems, but he is. People always tell me this little guy's bad. I don't see it. A Cleopteryx. Oh well. She died. She died. Alright. And there you have it. Some of these are really annoying. I mean, it's doable, but I'd rather go for the low player power teams, obviously. Not saying it's not doable. I just want to try to make sure that if it's possible, I want to keep the tokens refreshed. Keep it refreshed. Keep it cycling around. Because, yeah, the reason I'm going for the Tag Arena Blitz is just because, let's be honest here, I need the Drexstar, and he's going to be big on this account. That's the truth of the matter. Unfortunately, I have to wait and eventually try to pull a Penitent. You're like, a Penitent? Isn't that tramp trash? It's not what the champ is, it's what it leads to. That's what you need to realize. Because you got to think, what does Penitent lead to? If you read the fusion, you'll see that it belongs to the Rosin Scarhide fusion. That's why I want Penitent, not for the individual value of Penitent. That's why I want to pull one. I'm really annoyed that it's Penitent, because then that means the game has to basically pull what I like to call pseudo bad luck. I call it pseudo because I know where she goes, but Ninja finishes that off. This is going to be a nuke. Block all your buffs. See, that's the thing about Mortu. He blocks buffs. That's one of the most valuable things about him. But Uugo can do the same and more. So that's why oh, wonderful. There we go. Perfecto. I don't know why they always go for her, of all things. Guess we can give this one a shot. Could be a mistake. There we go. Am I doing some Maroon of Outlasting stuff, yeah? There we go. Gonna go for that block buff stuff. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's what Uugo does. And you know how high rated she is, I think. At least I hope she's high rated, because I put a hell of a lot of effort into that champion. Because I like to consider my rank 6s carefully. Because I don't necessarily have a lot of resources to do them with. And I need them. I need them to be at points of power for my team. Okay, we used up our tokens. Let's hope the daily quest with it. Okay, good. There's no XP boost stuff in the works, which I'm happy about. Someone dumped 3 keys on that. I mean, I could kill it, but I'm not going to. I could kill it, but I'm not going to. And there you have it. Well, actually, I wouldn't have ended a video without at least one good boss fight. That's right. At least one good boss fight. You may ask, what boss fight? I think you know. I think you know. The termite is getting ignored. Yes, we're coming for you, termite. We're coming for you. You thought. You thought. You thought, termite. You thought you were getting away. You thought you were getting away. Oh, you thought. You thought. You thought you were getting away for free. For free? No. Not a chance. Not a chance, termite. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. But yeah, I'm not ignoring Drexthar because I want that champ for this account. It would be the crown gem of this account along with Armiger. Armiger, though, is getting upgraded first. And I know you're like, what? Yes, because I need a consistent block revive more than I need a rank 6. More than I need a rank 6 Drexthar right this second. We're not going to build Drexthar straight away. We're just going to leave him there until the right moment. The first thing I want to do is save up resources for the big event. I want to save up the resources for that specific event. Now, the reason that I include Kale in here, even though he doesn't have War Master, is very simple. The reason I include him in this fight is because he puts the poison, and then the Vizier increases the poison many-fold. Now, eventually, Kale will get his War Master from Minotaur. But I think I need to put him in there with the others as well. Is I've got to keep the clan boss going. And keep it going. Keep that termite ablazing. If we don't keep that termite blazing, we are not going to get our precious benefits. There's a reason I'm putting the buffs under Vizier's shield is because I need him. I need him to do the thing. Actually, I need him to do something else. But I don't know if he'll be able to do it. Nope, because the buff bar is already full. The buff bar is already full. That's one of the disadvantages of having Vizier, is that he literally fills the buff bar. Well then, that's the end of his extension of buffs. Unfortunately. We're going to wait until his stuff wears off. I mean, it's still going to be a fair amount of damage either way. Bite him getting low and everything. Yeah, his damage is wee bit spicy. Just a wee bit. Well, the battle's over, and this isn't even an optimal run. This is not an optimal run, but if we can get in some arena battles, we can get 2-star early on. So I don't really like the idea of doing that, so we're just going to leave it. Until next time, like and subscribe.